Hey guys, it's Danielle, and today I am doing a fun video. I'm here with my friend 1K. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yo, they call me 1K. I go by He is 1K on all platforms. Hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button for Danny, man.
Yes, and today I am putting him in the motherfucking hot seat, y'all. Okay, so I want you to know these questions, they do get a little bit crazy, but y'all, these questions are like kind of relationship based, life based. We really, I wanna pick your brain a little bit, see how you feel about, life. I see you got a little eloquent shot in front of you.
I want all the smoke. And listen, apparently tonight, whatever questions I don't answer, I have to take shots back to back. So I want all the smoke tonight. Let's go.
Yeah, it's snowing outside, y'all, if y'all can't see. And also, I meant to note, right, my hair, if you guys want to go follow Anae's bar, I'll put some clips right here because I was supposed to make a whole video for it, but some of the clips got corrupted. So definitely check her out because she ate with my hair. If a girl's pussy stinks, but you like her, are you telling her or are you freeing her?
The dead honest truth, because I can't cap on camera. I had a situation like this when I was in college, and Shawty was cool. It's one of those situations where you wanted her, when you couldn't really get her, and then you got to a position to grab her, and you finally get her, and you learn that she really outside for real. And I had Shawty, and just like Shawty was like I said, Shawty was fine, bro. 8, 9, 10, bro. You feel me? Shawty was straight, but the box was just fucked up. You can tell that she's just outside. I hit the jump 2-3 times. It was cool, but outside of it being cool, it stunk out. You feel me? And like once you in type shit. You feel me? Like once you hop in, I'm not finna hop out. You feel me? I'm not finna hop out. And Shawty was strapped, if you know what I'm talking about. Like Shawty had that thing back there. So it was just like, you know what? Head up, bro. Just ignore what your nose is detecting. Yo, it's unhinged behavior, man. But I tried to tell her what was going on. She didn't, receive that too well.
What happened? How do you even tell a girl that?
Okay, so funny story. Her best friend at the time, they was cool. Me and her was cool. You know how it goes. We would chat inside. When me and her had issues. But I also started picking up on other activity and behavior. Wandering eyes. But
from her best friend.
From her best friend. But I didn't take it there. But I would communicate certain shit. And I went to her first and was like, yo, Shawty.
You told her best friend that her pussy stunk before her.
I told Shawty, I'm like, yo, how do I go about this?
On that note, what makes you give a fuck about a girl? As a man, what qualities are gonna make you say, okay, no, like let me lock in with this one? Character traits. Obviously, she's gotta be pretty.
So what I'm living by now in 2024, and I encourage all you guys to do the same shit. Take character over chemistry all day. Cause I know it's gonna be people that you want to meet all day that you feel like you got, you can relate to, or you feel like you got some shit in common, or your nigga got you fucked up, my bitch got me fucked up, and now we're just compatible magnets, because we're both in a dark space and we both are looking for something in other people. Mm-hmm. You feel me? But other than that, take character over
chemistry.
Over chemistry all day. Character over chemistry all day, I want someone that's loyal, accountable. Women aren't accountable people. I hate to even say this, bro, but it's in their nature. You feel me? Like, I'm not saying all women, but a lot of women aren't accountable. You feel me? Like I said, I'm gonna say it again. Not all women, a lot of women are not accountable. Men are not accountable too in some areas, but the problem with women, we just in this, I'm just a girl era.
That's the girl.
Yeah, I'm just a girl. That's the era we're living in right now. We're in this, I'm just a girl era, and nobody wants to, it's one thing to recognize a fault, but can you own your fault? And can you learn from your fault? But my thing is though, if you're not accountable, you can't recognize your fault. If you can't, recognize it, you can't fix it. If you can't fix it, whoever you're dealing with on the other side of the equation is wasting their time.
Yeah.
And you're wasting your time too. You're wasting your time too, especially if they're, complaining about some shit that not trying to fix. Time is being wasted, bro.
Okay, so on that note of being accountable, I'm just a girl.
Just a girl. I hate that fucking phrase.
So say you go out to eat for a first date and she orders everything on the menu. Are you paying or are you saying something? Because I'm assuming that off bucks, if you ask a girl on a date, you're assuming you're gonna pay. We're not doing that 50-50 conversation shit. So you're going to the date, you're assuming, okay, cool, I asked her on a date, I chose a spot, I'm gonna pay. But say you get there and now shorty's just going
So
crazy.
when you say orders everything, is it literally, or is she just, making the tab more heavier than?
No. So like, I'm assuming, right? At least me, right? You go out, you probably both order a cocktail. Maybe you choose an appetizer for the table. You ask her about it. You get your entree, right?
Normal shit.
Yes, but say,
When
that happens. Like let's say it's definitely giving excessive, like, so maybe like she's not reading cues, like maybe you ordered 2 cocktails over the night and now she's asking for a 4th cocktail. You get me? You order an appetizer for the table thinking it's good for 2 of y'all, but she feels the need to order 48 oysters on the side too. You know what I'm saying? Like, she gets her entree, but then she's like, you know what, let me go ahead. You didn't tell her to do this, but she's like, let's go ahead and just get another one so I can take it home because that looked good too. You know what I'm saying? She get dessert, you don't get dessert.
Like, if it's like, don't get me wrong, if sometimes, you have to budget or make things work, because I'm living in reality. We're not living on, social media standards, reality. Sometimes shit is tight.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, if this is like a date outside of the first date, sometimes you could bench certain shit, or you be like, babe, this month is a little tight. I'm gonna take care of this. But anything, too much, communicate. Just communicate. But for a first date, bro, this is why I tell a lot of men. This is what I tell people personally. Like, oh God, bro, I am heavy, extremely heavy. I am obese on reading the room.
So basically, she's not reading the room.
Yeah. Read the room. You feel me? I tell Johnny to read the room. It's nothing wrong. Well, either way, no matter what goes down at the end of the night or at the end of this date, bro, you're gonna pay this tab, or you should. You pursued this woman, bro. She could have been anywhere else with a richer nigga, bro. She didn't have to be with you tonight. She could have been with somebody else gonna pay the tab 10 times in the night. She chose to be with you. So my thing is, though, whether or not you got butt that night or whether or not the vibe was off, I had plenty of dates that were just backwards investments. $400 on dates or on cocktails and food. Obviously, I'm not a weird guy, you feel me? So I'm not a type of, what we call it? I'm not criminally horny.
We've never used that phrase.
Yeah, I'm not criminally horny. I am not criminally horny, you feel me? I tell people, men should have sexual restraint. If you have sexual restraint, bro, that shit right there will, will you in a little closer to what you're trying to go for if you're spending this money. But you can't lead first with criminally horny behavior. You're gonna turn the box away. You're gonna have shawty go against the grain. You feel me? But at the end of the day, you pursue this woman, pay that tab, be a man. You can't even pay the tab because she don't give you butt. Like, even if the date was awful, like, don't get me wrong, nobody wants to go on a date where someone's on their phone the whole night. But it's just like, even if the date was awful, pay the tab as a man and just ghost shawty. At the end of the day, she can't say nothing bad about you. That's your best revenge. Nothing bad about you. Continue getting your paper, and then eventually what happens is they come back around and then just leave.
Or you'll attract a better girl.
Yeah, you'll attract a better woman, or what happens is, if you're on your shit for real, you already paid the tab for a shitty date. I've done it plenty of times, kept it beat. Do that, keep it moving. They'll come back around when they see, someone else is with you, or you're making more money, or or doing things bigger. They'll come back around, but this is when you have to stand on business, bro.
So speaking of that, what was your worst date? First date going out with somebody? Cause I'm curious. You talking about something? I've been on hella bad dates.
Okay, so I've had, I've dated a lot of women.
Oh, all right.
No name drops. Listen, some of you niggas' favorite bitches in this city, my mother, but that's another conversation.
Mr. Born and raised in
Listen, I ain't no kiss and telling type shit, but
also, I hate to interject, but y'all, we're matching. Well, you got the silver, I got the gold, but okay, I digress. Continue.
And see, I love that for us, but invest your money. Don't spend your money.
Yeah, we was talking about that too. Yeah.
Invest your money, then get this shit.
I've talked about this on my story. I was like, it's a bad investment, but whatever. It's cute.
Sometimes bad investments, man. You know what? It's part of life. But anyways, I've been on dates with some women. I'm not gonna say all my dates have been bad. I had a lot of successful dates. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of the shit that has, Let me focus on the question. Worst first date?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I haven't really had anything, outrageous where it's just completely where I have to get the fuck up and just leave you where you're at.
Okay.
I've never had one of those. Like, I pick, I feel like I'm, pretty decent at picking, like, my candidates, my date candidates. Don't get me wrong, I'm pretty, on spot with that. Some people, you gotta get used to, or some folks, you can't, judge behind a screen or whatever, but, one peeve that I have, cell phones. No, don't get me wrong. You know,
Okay.
I'm busy. I'm sure you're busy too, right?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes, you know, I'm not saying, you know, your cell phone don't exist. I'm not saying that. Because I'm a busy guy.
To be on your phone the whole time.
Yeah. Like, even sometimes, you know, I've had certain girls where I was just, you know, so, you know, infatuated. My phone's in my pocket.
Yeah.
And, you know, this is free game to women. Don't get me wrong. If you have a busy man, you put his phone on the table, you know, maybe if you have kids or something like that, you know, cool. I understand. Or maybe if you go on a date during, you know, happy hour during the day and he's on the clock, that's understandable. But if you guys are, you know, if it's a weekend or you guys are out of the country or on vacation and, you know, the phone's constantly out, like, that's a peeve to me. I feel like that's rude. Keep it in your pocket. You know, if you gotta check it out every now and then, that's cool. But if you don't, you know, reach in your pocket, okay, cool, keep it on the table. But being on the phone, I just see too many, you know, especially millennials, where,
like
you know,
this.
yeah, you know, you're just deep in your cell phone. It's just like, you know, you're not looking your girl in her eyes. She's not looking at you. Y'all taking pictures, cool, but outside of the content, there's no compassion. There's no, you know, there's no bonding. There's no date.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because the point of the date, we're here to talk. We're here to, you know, vibe. We're here to, you know, excel our current situation. But if we're in our phones on TikTok, like,
yeah,
you know, you can see from a distance. If you're scrolling,
crazy.
It's one thing if you're checking something.
I sometimes feel like that's people's anxiety though. Like they're feeling uncomfortable in the situation because it's new, and they don't know how to still just force themselves to be present, so they automatically just go to their phone. But
that's
it's
an
also
excuse. That's an excuse.
It's a sign of immaturity, to be fair, because I have anxiety and sometimes social awkwardness, but like I know for a fact if I go on a date, like I gotta keep my phone away.
Well, I understand, you know, sometimes the awkwardness, especially if you meet someone online and not in person off rip. That's why I'm so pro in person.
In person.
So but see, the problem is,
what do you use the dating app?
Yeah, so I probably not. I know a lot of people that use dating apps.
Yeah.
You know, I had a homie get engaged. You know, off of the dating app.
The boy in the group. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of our friends.
Yeah.
Well, he's not really my friend.
It's all good. Had a homie, you know, use a dating app. I'm not hating anybody that use a dating app. Personally, not me. Well, I feel like, you know what? I feel like we use a dating app every day. Instagram's a dating app.
In a sense.
Social media is, in a sense, is a dating app. Unfortunately, 8 out of 10 couples have had social media exposure before in-person exposure. The old-fashioned way simply doesn't exist anymore.
But I'm not gonna lie, there's been some people that I've met in person.
Those are the best vibes.
And that's been the best vibes.
The best
yes,
vibes.
it's worked out.
You see someone's, you know.
Maybe you have each other's Instagram after that, right?
Well, you don't get all that shit, but
yeah,
I'd
but
rather
ultimately
you
you meet them in person, or you have some type of personal way to be linking each other, and like there's people that I know in real life that I never even they don't even have Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like there's people that don't even have Instagram these days, and you'd be surprised because we think, oh, everyone has an Instagram. No, there's people that are dope as hell that know about current events, that know about what's going on in real life that don't have Instagram. Like I don't know. I actually prefer sometimes, depending on the person, of course, but sometimes I prefer people that don't really be on that IG shit. But that's because obviously I'm on that IG
feel
shit.
it.
I'm on that IG
I
shit.
feel like Instagram.
I think for a girl it's different though.
I feel like for non-social media, like folk, they serial cheaters.
You think? Because they don't have Instagram?
Yeah, because let's be real. The majority of fuckboys, I'm an ex-fuckboy, you get caught up because of shit like social media.
Oh, because of social media. So you feel like people that are on bad stuff will not have it?
Every time I've been caught up with a woman, it's been because of social media. Whether it's liking a picture, DMing somebody, or someone coming to them, woman or woman, whatever the case is, I have been bagged using social media. If I know folks that don't have social media, they do their dirt in peace.
Yeah, woman to woman is crazy, so like...
I'm not encouraging cheating, by the way. Not saying that. Not encouraging cheating. Black men don't cheat. So I tell you, frankly, I'm a people person.
Okay, so you're the type of person where girls think you like them, but then you don't.
I'm an ex-party promoter. You can't be a successful party promoter if you're not a people person.
Okay.
So I'm a people person. So, unfortunately, in the building that I live in, people call me the mayor.
We're neighbors, by the way. That's how that happened.
They call me the mayor in here. I hate it so fucking much. I hate it, but I'm a people person, bro. They say I'm mixy in here. Okay, that's cool, but I just talk to people. There's nothing wrong with that. Networking makes you more money. You feel me?
Okay.
Networking is all. Networking. I'm an entrepreneur. How am I gonna make more money if I don't meet new people?
So you be leading girls on?
Leading girls on?
That's
a whole different conversation. But I don't lead women on. Listen. Honestly, God, true. I tell people my expectations up front these days. I tell people up front, you know, I'm not gonna tell you, you know, I'm just trying to fuck and, you know, kick you out my house. I ain't gonna tell you that, but, you know, up front it's just like, you know, we can have a blast, we can vibe. But, you know, I don't know what category to put you in, you know, when we vibe. You feel me?
So you the type of guy where you'll have a girl and you'll string her along for months, you know, fucking her exclusive, quote unquote exclusively, and then not really have any intentions of cuffing her. Like, do you even cuff girls? Let's start there.
I'm a lover boy for real.
I was about to say, do you make girls your girlfriend? Are you in the business of having a girlfriend?
I have problems being by myself. That's very, you know, that's me being 300% with the lens, bro. Like, I can be by myself, don't get me wrong, but like, I can spend more a long time. You feel me? You know, I feel like I don't, but I don't lead women on. I do what I do, but if I'm fucking with you, like, if you think that I'm fucking with you a certain way, like, and I'm not, you clearly aren't reading the room. Like I said, I'm big on reading the room. So
you're easy to read, is what you're trying
to say. I'm easy to read, but read the room. Like, you know, I'm on a brick wall.
Okay.
You feel me?
Right.
I'm not saying I'm easy to read, but I'm also not a brick wall. You know, I'm human, so it's just like, read the room. Like, just like with niggas, also the same thing. It's just like, why are you proposing to somebody that ain't gave you clues to propose, bro? It's
okay.
the same shit. Read the fucking room.
Okay, so even though you're friendly, you're not leading people on, so they could read the room and know what's really going on.
They should know how to do that.
What's pretty?
I'm sure a bitch with a cold face card, bro. I need a cold face card. I don't care if you got BBL. I don't care if you got a boob BL titties. You got a boob BL titty. Yo, I don't give a fuck which any cosmetic shit, bro. You got lips, whatever you got.
I don't have shit. Why are you pointing at me?
I'm sorry, I pointed at your lips. Yo, listen, because women, y'all doing stupid shit. Y'all getting fucking ear injections, lip injections, fucking butt injections, bro. I need a cold face card. Give me a cold face card. If you want that other shit, cool. But at the end of the day, BBLs, fucking lip injections, fucking all that other stupid ass shit don't rub off on your children. I know plenty.
I think about that too, like, cause I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy that you say that because I've talked about this on TikTok and people were like, that doesn't even matter. But I always wondered, like, so if I go get a bunch of shit done and I don't look like myself, and then I have a daughter, and then she's going through puberty, and she's looking at me thinking that I'm supposed to be the image of what she's gonna become, is she gonna grow up hating herself because her own mother rejected the version that she looked like?
Bro, I know plenty.
You know, but that's not to be controversial. I'm just saying, like, I always wonder that because when I look at my mom, I'm like, my mom was a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like I am an image of her in a sense. And that makes me happy, you know? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, damn, if I was to change myself completely, would my daughter grow up hating the version of herself that her mother also rejected? And they always say that it's not that deep though. They'd be like, oh, puberty, your body changes, face is always gonna be different because of the dad's genes.
I know a lot of women, and see, I'm not talking on nobody kids because, you know, I'm a father. I don't speak on nobody kids.
Well, they didn't know that.
I let the kids up out of there, but I know a lot of bad bitches, you know, with kids, and, you know, for lack of a better word in this lens right now, you know, a lot of the features that you see up front on some of these, you know, women, some of these moms, they just, you know, you look at the kids, you just see, you know, you feel me? I'm not saying nothing else about that because I'm talking about kids. Yeah, but you see what I'm talking about though.
Like,
right?
basically it's not the same.
Yeah, it's not the same. You feel me? Like, you can't, your kid not gonna pick up, you know, facial features from fucking, you know, Botox or your lip injections. Like, no, your kid's gonna be a product of you without any sedatives.
Or alterations,
alterations. Like, it's you in your purest form.
I think that we're getting into an age of instant gratification and perfectionism where everyone wants to be, for lack of a better word, like pretty. And I say this all the time and people judge me for it, but it's like, just like everyone is not gonna be tall, everyone is not gonna be short, everyone is not gonna be, you know, like, I actually think that people need to, it sounds bad, but like, embrace their features that are not conventionally attractive. Like, everyone is not going to be conventionally attractive.
Okay, so can I ask you a question then?
Yeah.
Okay, so you say that. So how do you feel about a man coming up on the shorter side of his manhood? Because you just said that, and
like, oh, like down there?
Yeah. What's your view on that?
I mean,
ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just asking because, you know,
reversing the hot seat is crazy.
I'm trying, you know, I try to pick her brain too, you know.
No, I feel like it depends on, for sure, like what you do with it. You know what I'm saying? Because you can get creative. you can like it's not giving micro out of that, right?
Micro is crazy.
If it's micro, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But like if it's giving like just a little bit smaller than regular, then like yeah, you can make. It depends on what he does with it, because it's like at the end of the day, maybe it's because I'm a Gemini. I'm not gonna blame zodiacs. I'm not that into it, but maybe it's just the type of person I am. I can also be. This might sound crazy, but like mentally stimulated. So it's like, bro, say he's coming with the mental stimulation first.
That's
then I'm already. You get me?
Yeah, he's already.
I'm you know what I'm saying? And then he comes in with, you know, good foreplay.
If you're there mentally, you can make everything.
I'm already there mentally with you, and then you come in with some OD foreplay. Then whatever happens after that, I'm not even tripping, because I'm already looking at you with a certain type of mindset. Like I would rather a man with less quote unquote manhood that's like raising me up mentally, getting me right, making me feel like I'm about to, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case might be. And then the foreplay is OC, because foreplay goes a long way, like kiss my neck, you know what I'm saying, da 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 da, like really get it going, you get me? And then boom, whatever. Versus like a nigga where the mental stimulation is nothing, nowhere to be found, but then he comes out with this big old, I don't know that. Like then I'm just looking at you as a toy. Not gonna lie. But you might not even be as good as my toy, because the shit is just going inside me. It's not even on my I don't know.
A toy.
Because we all know for women the clit is where it's at. Not to get too but it is. So it's like, damn, you got this big ass dick, but then my clit's still not stimulated, versus the nigga that's risen at me up mentally, all this other shit. You know, taking his time with me.
Gotta have that job.
It's gonna have a better outcome. It is. It's gonna have a better outcome. I'm not.
So what you're saying, size doesn't really matter. Is that what you're telling your people right now?
Yes. No. I mean, but
I feel like size matters a little bit.
Size doesn't matter unless we're talking like micro penis. Then please, do all women's pussy feel the same?
Absolutely.
Because that's a question that we always.
Absolutely not.
I'll never know. Like
that's an easy question. Girl. Absolutely not. What?
You're absolutely not killing me.
Absolutely not. Nope. Well, all pussy feel the same. Well, I would, what?
So what's the difference? What, the warmth and the tightness?
Listen, if all pussy felt the same, you know the ratio to single to taking folks would be much higher, bro. If all pussy felt the same, you know how easy it would be for people to just move on?
Really?
Yeah.
So you do think that pussy can have a control over it?
Bro, no pussy ever feels the same. And see, not to say like I'm a whore, bro, but I've had a lot of pussy, bro.
Do you think over 100? I'm not trying to put your business out there, but I'll actually answer it after. What's the craziest way that you've had to like, maybe you got into something and you didn't want to be in it, so you had to spin out? I dealt with a guy and it was weird. Like he did everything. Like, you know, we were going on dates, he cared about me, texting me, all that. But for whatever reason, when it came to like the physical chemistry, he didn't have a problem with it, but I didn't like the way that he initiated us being intimate. Triggered. It was very weird. Like,
I'm triggered. Oh my God.
Really?
Yes.
It was very weird.
I had to go tell you about that one time. I feel like sometimes it just depends on the vibe, bro.
Yeah.
Like if we're drunk as fuck, like yo, I'm not trying to be on my love and basketball shit. Bro.
It wasn't even giving. That's how it was weird.
So what was the problem?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it was weird in like a, maybe I'm just picky or just weird, but it was weird in a weird way. Like, this is gonna sound really bad, but for me, like obviously consent, guys, is important, right?
Oh my
but
God.
For me, I don't want too much consent, if that makes sense. Like I don't want you to sit me down like, okay, are you comfortable with us?
Can you sign this contract, please?
Yeah. Like, can I please kiss you on the neck? Like, that's gonna throw me off.
Throwing the whole vibe off.
You know what I'm saying? That's gonna throw me off.
What I tell you, Mom? Read
the room. I liked him, but not that much. So it's like you're giving me a choice. I'll say no. Like maybe I don't want it, you get me? But if you just did it, I probably would have rocked with it. So that sounds bad, but it was like that was probably my worst dub, because he was texting me at a certain point and I'm not gonna lie, I just stopped.
But can't you agree that the good guy, bro, sometimes, well, I'm not saying don't be, you know,
it
obviously you need be consentful, obviously. Yeah. But he was just overdoing it. He's just being too much of a good guy. Yeah. That's why I try to educate these niggas, bro.
And I didn't like the way he dressed. I didn't like the way he dressed
either. Be a gentleman.
To be fair, I didn't like how he dressed either.
That's crazy.
So it made it more corny.
Yeah, but you still give him that box though.
Unfortunately. You know, I thought he was like husband material in that.
I mean,
in that way.
It ain't about the clothes.
My husband don't have to be corny. He can still look.
It ain't about all the clothes, but he gotta know how to read the room.
Yeah, like he can still know how to dress.
Like you can be consentful, but the problem is, bro.
But if you don't know how to dress, just wear all black.
Women, y'all go off of like, bro. It's all in how you know the swag, bro. Like you in here, can I rub your leg? Can I grab your hand? No, can I look at you? Like what? Like what are you talking about, bro? Nigga, just handle your business with taste.
Yes.
With taste. Like I'm not saying just jump on shorty and try to I'm saying with taste, bro. Do your thing, but you ask the questions and nigga, it's 2:00. It's 2:00, bro. You already here, bro.
Yeah.
My thing is though, if she wanted to play Monopoly with you would have been here,
playing Monopoly.
You would have been here 12 hours ago during the day.
Yeah.
Like the fuck, like, bro, read the room. Cause now, yeah, it happened, but it don't matter that it happened, bro. Cause I learned that too. It's cause you fucked on me nothing, bro. It's cool, but bro, she probably played with the joint after you left. Or it's just like she got another nigga where she's like, okay, you cool or whatever, bro, but like you ain't locked the deal in here, bro.
Yeah. And like I feel like that's a big thing too because
and sometimes first time sex don't always go your way though. I know how it goes.
We did it a few times, but it was just like and then like it got to the point where I was so turned off by the way he approached it. This sounds bad, but like his pheromones started to be unattractive to me.
Pheromones?
Yeah, because like me personally, I take hygiene very seriously. So it's like before I see you, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking a shower, I'm fucking lotioning myself up, oiling myself up, then spraying the perfume. Like I'm doing all that. You get me on a daily basis. Like that's just my own hygiene. So it's like if after we do it the next morning, like your natural scent is it's actually pugnact to me. If
Get your ass in the shower.
Like it wasn't bad hygiene. It was just, everyone has a pheromone. Like you get me like their own natural type scent. If you like someone, you probably don't even recognize it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe armpits or some shit like that, but you smelling balls and pussy, fuck it.
Oh no. It was just like whatever the smell of his skin was. Like yeah, but like it wasn't like it was a bad scent. It was just your pheromones, I don't even want to be this close to you. And I think that's how I knew I was cool off it because no one else that I've liked do I even recognize their pheromones. You know what I'm saying? I don't even recognize their pheromones. But let's be clear, it wasn't like it was a bad smell. It was
noticeable.
Yeah, it was just like a smell that I didn't want.
Enough.
Yeah, I just
noticeable
didn't want
is too much.
Yeah, I'm like if I start to recognize niggas' pheromones and they turn me off, I don't want you.
Absolutely.
You know?
I'm big on that too. Like I know the pussy sometimes. That's why I don't be nutting the bitches for real. Like I tell them that's cool, but you can throw a bitch off doing that shit back. Oh God, I don't be doing that shit, bro. Listen, I know how it is, bro. I don't nothing. Listen, if we on that level, cool. But if you just throwing that, especially if you're diet nut in order and all that shit, bro, you don't fuck your bitch up, bro. Like don't do that shit.
Okay.
I learned that before. Trust me. And she don't got nothing. Like she don't got no disease and none of that shit. But the pussy treats you how you treat it.
Yeah, that's why you all gotta take them good girl probiotics.
Yes. Amen.
What you know about the good girl probiotics?
Listen, yes, you gotta take that suppository, whatever.
Yes, it is. It's a suppository.
Blast that bitch, bro. Listen, I'm glad you.
It is. It cleans you out.
Yo, intermission, bro. Take a shot. Intermission. Take a shot.
I want to thank you for coming on the channel, giving your POV to the people. You know, I want to do more videos like this, showing different perspectives, putting people in the hot seat, whatever the case might be. If you guys don't follow him everywhere. He is 1K. I'm gonna put it down below. You know, get into it. You know. You can dress, all the stuff you got going on, entrepreneur outside, you know. So show him some love. This is my neighbor. We're gonna give you guys I want to do a little.
We're gonna do a tour, man.
Yeah, I want to do an apartment tour because his unit is way cooler than mine. If you guys didn't see my apartment tour.
Listen, when I had the maids come over this week.
You're funny. We gonna do it? Okay, let me know. I'm gonna pull up. It's gonna be cribs. So
I like that.
You like cribs, yes. Y'all.
Cribs with a Z. Cribs. I like that.
Like, comment, and subscribe, y'all, for more. Especially if you like these type of videos. And we will see you guys in the next one.
Shot o'clock.
Okay, shot o'clock. Bye, y'all.